पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Yesterday we saw the introduction to the Vedas, and then I told you Ishavasya Upanishad belongs to Kanva Shakha as well as Madhyandina Shakha in Shukla Yajurveda. Ishavasya Upanishad is in the mantra bhaga of the Veda. Mantra and Brahmana. There are two parts in the Vedas. One way of classification is Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda. Veda Purva and Veda Uttara. Another way is Mantra Bhaga and Brahmana Bhaga. So Ishavasya belongs to Shukla Yajurveda in Mantra Bhaga. Brahadaranyaka Upanishad belongs to Shukla Yajurveda Brahmana Bhaga. And normally Upanishad of the Brahmana Bhaga is elaboration of the Upanishad which is already given in mantra. Mantra part of the Veda, Mantra Upanishad is elaborated in Brahmana Upanishad. Therefore, Brahadaranyaka Upanishad is considered as elaboration of Ishavasya only. What is said in Ishavasya is elaborated in Brahadaranyaka, roughly it is said. Okay, so now let us see the Shanti Mantra. What is the Prayojanam of Shanti Mantra? Shanti Mantra is like Mangalacharana Mantra. Mangalacharana mantras are of different types. Mangalam means what is auspicious. Acharanam means a beginning, auspicious beginning. So when we start our adhyanam, we do Mangalacharanam. So we begin with something which is very Mangala, auspicious, like a blessing. It could be Namaskaratmaka Mangalacharanam, where we are offering salutations, or some prarthana is there, prayer. Prarthana, like in Chandogya, it is said that may all my body parts, limbs, etc. be strong. In Atharva Veda, it is said, Bhadrang karnebihi shrunuyama devaha. May we hear what is auspicious, may we see what is auspicious, etc. So that is prayer. Or avatu mam, avatu vaktaram. This is also a prayer. Please protect me, please protect the speaker. So either only namaskara or namaskara along with some prayer. Here, this is Tattva Nirdeshatmaka Mangalacharanam. The truth is revealed. But this is not called only Mangalacharanam, it is a mantra, Shanti mantra. So the truth is also taught here as well as Shanti is prayed for. So first let us just understand simple meaning of this mantra. Om Purnamadaha. Purnam idam. Adaha means what is that? That remote. What is far is Purna. Purnam means avachcheda rahita, that which does not have any conditioning. Desha parichheda, kala parichheda, vastu parichheda, shunyam is called Purnam. That which is not limited in desha, in kala, or by any other vastu. Desha parichheda shunyam, kala parichheda shunyam, and vastu parichheda shunyam. So in between, for those who are new students, if there are terms that you have not heard, or if I ask a question, just pay attention and you pick up new things. Those who already have studied other things, if they know the answer, they will have to give the answer. Kala parichheda means which abhava is there. Or which abhava is not there. Huh? Abhava is there.
No, it's not there.
Abhava is not there. Pragabhava, Pradvansabhava is not there. Is called Kala Parichheda Shunya. Kala Parichheda means it should have Pragabhava, or it should have Pradvansabhava, or it will have both. Kala Parichheda Shunya means no Pragabhava, no Pradvansabhava. Similarly, Desha Parichheda. Desha Parichheda means which abhava is there. Atyanta bhava. Desha parichheda means atyanta bhava is there. Desha parichheda shunya means atyanta bhava rahita. And vastu parichheda means anyanya bhava. That which has anyanya bhava will be vastu parichinnam. That which has anyanya bhava is vastu parichinnam. So that which is not vastu parichinna, that which does not have vastu parichheda, then it does not have anyanya bhava. In other words, Purna means there is no Pragabhava, there is no Pradvansa bhava, there is no Anyanya bhava, there is no Atyanta bhava. Four abhavas are not there. That thing is called Purna. Remember, this mantra is saying that Brahma Vastu is Purna. And that Purna is Idam. Idam can mean two things. Idam can mean Jagat, or Idam can mean Jiva, Aham. This Aham is also Purna. So here in Tippani, Jiva is pointed out as Idam. In 1 number Tippani we will see, but Bhagavan Bhashyakar in Brahadaranyaka Upanishad Bhashya, he defines Idam as Jagat. because idam is always generally used for what is pratyakshena drishyamanam, what is known through pratyakshadi pramana. That is called idam jagat. So he says adaha means Paramatma, idam means jagat. Paramatma is Purna, means Chaitanya is Purna. From that Chaitanya, this Jadatmaka Prapancha which is appearing is also Purna. Purnam Adaha, Purnam Idam. How can there be two infinite realities? Brahma is also, or Paramatma is also Purna, then how Jagat is also Purna? So you have to understand this Jagat is same Brahma appearing differently. That which is aparoksha is now appearing as object of jnana, object of indriya, object of mana, object of buddhi. That Chaitanya which is otherwise avishaya, not an object, now appears as an object. So adaha appears as idam. How do you know? So it is said further, Purnat Purnam Udachyate. From that Purna Paramatma, this Jagat which is Purna arises. Udachyate means Udrichyate. So from Purna Paramatma, Purna Jagat arises. So then somebody says it seems like there are two Purna. So then he explains further. So the first line says Paramatma is Purna, Purnam Adaha. Jagat is Purnam, Purnam Idam. Then third part says Purnat Purnam Udachyate. From Purna Paramatma arises this Purna Jagat. Second part says, second line, Purnasya Purnam Adaya. Of this Jagat which is Purna, you remove the Purnatva. Purnasya Jagataha Purnam Adaya. When you remove the Purna from the Jagat, then Purnam eva avashishyate. Then that Brahma which was Purna alone remains. So, see, Purna Paramatma is there. Then there is something called Jagat which is Purna. Okay, I will show it differently. Purna Paramatma, Purna Jagat. From Purna Paramatma alone this Purna Jagat came. From this Purna Jagat, you remove the Purna. Purnasya Jagataha Purnam means Purnatvam. Adaya, when you remove, Da means to give. Adanam means to take away. You take it away. Then this Purna Paramatma alone will remain. Purnam eva avashishyate. So what was there earlier, that alone will remain. In other words, this other Purna was only an appearance. It was not an actual Purna. That is what we call in Vedanta as Vivarta. It is only an appearance. It is not having its independent existence. Swatantra Satna is not there. This is simple meaning. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So, Trivida Tapa, Adhyatmika, Adibhautika and Adidaivika Tapa Shanti made it happen. Adhyatmika Tapa means body, mind, sense organs related problems. May they be Shanta. Means may they not be there. Adi Bhautika Tapa means in the form of nearby problems. Somebody beating the drum loudly in the afternoon when Adhyanam is going on, or when you are doing your study that time. And Adi Daivika means Daiva initiated Vigna should not be there. Like lot of cold weather, hot weather, rain, earthquake, ityadi. Trividatapa Shanti. Now let us see Tippani number 1. विद्योत्पत्तावंतराय विघातायादौ शांति मंत्रम पठति. विद्या उत्पत्तौ, in the vidya utpatti means when the knowledge has to arise. Antaraya vighataya. Antaraya means obstacle. Vighata means to destroy. For the destruction of the obstacles in the vidya utpatti, Shanti mantram pathati. Shanti mantra is recited Om Purnamada Ityadi. Everybody has this book, and you know where I am reading in Tippani means the bottom portion where number 1 is written. Anybody has like no idea where we are, or everybody knows? Everybody knows, I am assuming. Asya arthaha adaha tat pada lakshyam brahma. Now you see those people who are studying Vedanta, let us say for first time, and they say the study sequence of Upanishad is Ishakena Katha Prashna Mundamandukya Tittirihi Aitareyancha Chandogyam Brahadaranyakam Tatha. This is the sequence in which Upanishad should be studied. So now they get super excited when somebody says we are going to teach Ishavasya Upanishad. They say yes, I want to study. Plus it is a small Upanishad, only 18 mantras are there, so they can somehow survive for 18 mantras. And the first mantra, Mangalacharanam, not even Upanishad, just Shanti mantra says, Adaha is Tat Pada Lakshyartha Brahma, Idam is Tom Pada Lakshyartha Jiva, or Jagat, whichever way. So sometimes it may feel little overwhelming in the beginning. So you have to survive. Whatever is said, you just listen, take notes, ask questions to co-students and move on. So Adaha is Tat Pada Lakshyam Brahma. Purnam means Akashavad Vyapi. Like Akasha, it is all pervading, and Aparichinnam, unconditioned, iti yavat. Idam cha Tvam Pada Lakshyam. What is Idam? Idam is Tvam Pada Lakshyartha. So he gives Idam, this Tippanikara, our Shashta Pithadishwar, Bade Maharaj Ji says, Idam means Tvam Pada Lakshyam Jiva Swarupam Api Purnam. So he gives Brahma and Jiva. Nanu dvayoho purnatvam viruddham. Both are purna. How is it possible? There will be vastu paricheda, because Jiva is not Brahma, Brahma is not Jiva. Like Ghata is not Pataha, Pata is not Ghataha. So there is Anyanya Bhava. Vastu parichedat iti ata aha. Purnat Purnam udachyate. Purnat means from that Brahma, which is Purna, Purnameva Jiva Swarupam udachyate. Jiva Swarupa, which is Purna, arises. Udachyate, udrichyate, udeti iti yavat. Some time back, means long time back, not recently, Somewhere I must have heard Akhandanji Maharaj Ishavasya audio. Either Ishavasya or maybe it was Brahadaranyaka, because there was this explanation on Purnat Purnam Udachyate, and I clearly remember him chanting this Udachyate and saying it is Udrichyate, that those words are still ringing in my ears. Akhandaji Maharaj studied here in Kailash Ashram during Chote Maharaj's time. Bade Maharajji was there, but not active at that time. Udachyate, udrichyate, udeti iti yavat. Udeti means it arises. From Purna Brahma, Purna Jiva arises. Purnasya, now a question. How a Purna undergoes transformation to give rise to another Purna? Parinama cannot be there. Purnasya parinama asambhavena, because it is Purna. Purna means infinite, what we say in English. So how there is any possibility of parinama? Because for a karana to produce any karyam, there has to be some parinama. So we are going to negate parinamavada. Purnasya parinama sambhavena tataha utpadyamanasya aupadhikatvam eva. What is arising is only aupadhika, aupadhikatvam eva. Like mahakashat udgachatah घटाद्याकाशस्य तथा दर्शनात्. From Mahakasha, Ghatakasha, Mathakasha, Karakakasha ityadi is seen. So, really speaking, Purna Vastu, because of Upadhi, appears different. Only Mahakasha is there, and then a Ghatakasha appears, which is really not different from Mahakasha. Ghatadi Akashasya tatha darshana. Aupadhikasya cha tadeva tathyam. What is Aupadhika? That also is tadeva tathyam rupam. Tathyam means tatha eva. Like that alone means that is also Purnam. Even Aupadhika Vastu is Purnam. Tathyam Rupam. Yataha sa udeti. That from which it arises, it will have the same Rupa. Like from gold, if you create gold ornament, it will be gold only. So you see, instead of taking idam as jagat, if you take idam as jiva, this is the advantage. That you can say whatever is the nature of karana, that will be the nature of karya. And you can explain tat tvamasi mahavakya, because one is tvam-pada, another is tat-pada. But the disadvantage is, if you want to show it is Vivarta. Jagat is Vivarta of Brahma. Jiva is not Vivarta. Jiva is same as Brahma. Only thing is, Upadhi of Jiva is different, Upadhi of Brahma is different. We will see what are these things. Upadhi means conditioning. Brahma has Maya as its Upadhi. And Jiva's Upadhi is Panchakosha. So Jiva has one vesture, Panchakosha. Ishvara has Maya. Ishasya Maya Mahadadi Karanam जीवस्य कार्यम शृणु पंचकोशम. Like that, Vivek Chudamani has a shloka. यतः स उदेति इति निदाना भेदात् पूर्णात् उद्रिच्यमानं पूर्णम एव इति भावः. निदान मीन्स मूल कारणम. मूल कारणम इज सेम. निदान अभेदात् पूर्णात् उद्रिच्यमानं पूर्णम एव. पूर्ण से जो उत्पन्न होता है वो पूर्ण ही रहेगा. फ्रॉम इन्फिनिट व्हाट अराइजेस विल बी इन्फिनिट अलोन. Now the question is, you and I, we don't experience that we are infinite. We don't have vastu paricheda, desha paricheda, kala paricheda. In fact, we feel we are having all parichedas. Whatever is known and even unknown parichedas are there. ननु जीवस्वरूपस्य पूर्णत्वे कुतः तन्नानुभूयते. If Jiva Swarupa is Purna, then how come it is not experienced? Why am I miserable? Kutaha tanna anubhuyate purnatvam tatraha purnasya purnam adaya purnasya yat purnam swarupam tan matram adaya उपाधि अंशम अपहाय इति यावत्. So now from that Purna Brahma, because of upadhi, there is no Purnatva Anubhava. Upadhi, like Jiva Upadhi, is Panchakosha. So when I remove these 5 koshas, Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, विज्ञानमय कोश, आनंदमय कोश, then उपाधि अंशम अपहाय, then I will know my swarupa as Purna. If I include upadhi in myself, I will be limited, I will be finite. पश्यते इति शेषः. पश्यते how pashyate will come? It should be pashyati. Pashyati it should be. पूर्णस्य यत् पूर्णम स्वरूपम तन्मात्रम आदाय उपाधि अंशम अपहाय. Either you say अनुभूयते, because that was the verb used earlier. कुतः तन्न अनुभूयते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णम स्वरूपम तन्मात्रम आदाय उपाधि अंशम अपहाय अनुभूयते. पश्यते इज गिवन पश्यति और दृश्यते. करेक्ट तन्मय?
Yes, Swamiji.
हाँ. So either we will make it पश्यति और दृश्यते.
दृश्यते.
हाँ. और अनुभूयते was already used in the previous वाक्य, that we should use. इति शेषः. Make that correction. पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. Last part of the Shanti mantra. पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. पूर्णम एव अवशिष्यते. पूर्णम alone will remain. पूर्णम एव स्वरूपम अवभाति इति यावत्. पूर्णम एव स्वरूपम अवभाति means पूर्णम alone will remain, and that पूर्ण is स्वयं प्रकाश अवभाति. भाति भासयते अखिलम, स्वयं भाति अन्यान भासयते, makes everything else also known. So it is self-revealing, Swayam Prakasha. What is the Lakshana for Swayam Prakasha?
अवेद्यत्वे सति भासमान
अवेद्यत्वे सति अपरोक्ष व्यवहार योग्यत्वम, स्वयं प्रकाशत्वम. This Lakshana is done by Chit Sukhacharya. घटेन सह अवलोक्यमानस्य नभसो अपूर्णत्व भानेपि घटांशं विहाय अवलोकने पूर्णत्वस्यैव अनुभवो यथा इति भाव.
Swamiji, is it possible that Pashyatah
हाँ,
Vedanta Rupa
पश्यतः
Shashti Vibhakti?
पश्यतः षष्ठी विभक्ति पश्यतः
If it is possible, then that meaning if it is coming.
उपाधि अंशम अपहाय पश्यतः उपाधि अंशम अपहाय अनुभूयते. In that way you will have to do अन्वय then. पश्यतः उपाधि अंशम अपहाय, देखने वाले के उपाधि का अंश हटा करके अनुभूयते पूर्णत्व, ऐसे कर सकते हैं. बट आई विल सी, आई हैव बड़े महाराज ओरिजिनल, आई विल चेक व्हाट इज रिटन देयर, बिकॉज दिस इज ओके. माई प्रिंट इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ यू व्हाट यू हैव is written. So I will check it. I have the Mool copy, but sometimes if it is at the end of the page, it is not clear, and it was written by pen so many years back, which has faded. So sometimes some things are not very clear. घटेन सह अवलोक्यमानस्य नभसो अपूर्णत्व भाने अपि घटांशं विहाय अवलोकने पूर्णत्वस्यैव अनुभवो यथा इति भाव. घटेन सह अवलोक्यमानस्य नभसो अपूर्णत्व भाने अपि, when this akasha is seen not only as akasha but घटेन सह, along with the घट, घटेन सह अवलोक्यमानस्य नभसः. So my bhanam will be, it is apurna, apurnatva bhane api. Then what should I do? Ghatansham vihaya, I have to remove, and then I have to do only akasha avalokana. In the same way, when I understand myself as aham, I should remove Panchakosha, Annamaya, Pranamaya, etc. And then what remains, that I is Purna. When I add the koshas, the upadhis, then I will constantly feel apurnatva. I will constantly feel I am controlled, contained, I am in shackles, I am limited, I am restricted. So I should understand this is not me. I should pay attention to Akasha not along with Ghata. Remove Ghata from mind, not from outside. And just pay attention to Ghata. That Akasha, pay attention to Akasha, not Ghata. That Akasha without Ghata is complete. Like that, I, the Chaitanya, without Panchakosha, I am Purna. Panchakosha, when it comes, then there is Apurnatva. So Purnattasya eva anubhavo yatha. Trishantiriti pathanantu आध्यात्मिकादि त्रिविध उपद्रव शमनाय. 3 times Shanti Pathanam is for Adhyatmikadi Trivida Upadrava Shamanaya. Upadrava means tapa, all the problems. Iti dhyayam. And Adau cha Pranava Ghosho Vedocharana Niyato Mangalam Atanoti iti Vigneya. And the first Om, when we say Om Purnamada, that Om is for Mangala Acharanam. So, what it does is Mangalam Atanoti iti Vigneyam should be understood in this way. With this, 1 number tippani is over. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vivagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.